Okay, now we shall see some more important bodies like G7, Group of Seven. The United Kingdom has invited Prime Minister of India to attend the G7 summit to be held in June 2021. So apart from India, Australia, South Korea, they are also invited for this. UK will use G7 for Build Back Better from COVID. Okay, previously in 2019, India participated in G7 in Biarritz, and again we have been invited. Okay, we have been invited to attend the G7 summit. So G7 is a bloc of industrialized democracies. Okay, we have to remember G7 countries कौन-कौन है. So US होगा obviously, US, your UK, next France, Italy, Germany. Okay, these are your, what do you say, यूरोप फंड्स. ओके, यूएस के साथ कनाडा भी है. ओके, यूएस को कंपनी देने के लिए कनाडा है, फिर यूरोप में ये है, फिर ईस्ट एशिया में जापान. राइट, दिस आर द इंडस्ट्रियलाइज्ड, एंड मेन थिंग है यहाँ पे दैट दे आर द डेमोक्रेसीज. ओके, इंडिया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, साउथ कोरिया को भी अभी बुलाया गया है. ओके, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस ऑल्सो ज्योग्राफिकली. इस तरफ है कनाडा, यूएस, वेस्ट को, बीच में यूके, फिग, एंड राइट को जापान. सो रशिया एक्चुअली बिलोंग टू दिस टिल 2014. 2014 में इसको सस्पेंड कर दिया गया था ड्यू टू द एनेक्सेशन ऑफ क्रिमिया. देयर इज नो फॉर्मल क्राइटेरिया बट दे आर ऑल डेवलप्ड डेमोक्रेसीज. Okay, G7 meet annually. They preside over by the leaders of the member countries. Global economic governance, security, energy policy देखते. They are 30% of the world GDP. That's why it's important. Okay, and just 3 decades ago, they were 70% of the world GDP. India obviously is not a member of G7. ठीक है. So we have G7, Germany. Okay, all these countries I've told you. G8 में Russia है. G20 अलग है. G20 is also थोड़ा developing and developed countries also. G20 क्या है? It was convened by Saudi in virtual format. So it is for world's major economies. They are 80% of world's GDP. Okay, every year they meet. Since 2008, it's a yearly summit with participation of respective heads of state and government. So in addition to this, there are ministerial meetings, Sherpa meets. Sherpa meet कहाँ पे होता है also was asked in one competitive examination. So it's done in G20. Okay, in carrying out negotiation, consensus, working groups, special groups, and so on. So what are the objectives of G20? Policy coordination, promote financial regulations, new international financial architecture. Okay, all of them they are for G20. So finance track, global economic financial issues. Sherpa track भी होता है. It's for political engagement, anti-corruption, development, trade, gender equality, climate change, and so on. Okay, important है G20 का कोई permanent secretariat नहीं है. Okay, that has rotating presidencies, and there is something called as troika. A troika, it's represented by the country that holds the presidency, its predecessor and successor. They work together for continuity of the G20. So इस बार Saudi is the present one. पहले इटली था और आगे इंडोनेशिया होगा. So G20 is supported by several international organizations, FSB, ILO, and so on. India has been a founding member of G20. ये G20 countries याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है, ज़्यादा है. So I wouldn't advise you to remember them, but you can just make out ना कि क्या क्या थोड़ा 80% of GDP मतलब क्या होगा. So India is there, part of it. Next Saudi में हो रहा है, so Saudi में है, and next year Indonesia में होगा. So all this will be there, and China तो होगा ही obviously, right? And इनको छोड़ के ब्रिक्स के सारे कंट्रीज है. रशिया तो G8 में है, फिर ब्राज़ील है, रशिया है, इंडिया है, चाइना है, साउथ अफ्रीका है. ठीक है, ब्रिक्स के सारे कंट्रीज होंगे. सऊदी में हो रहा है, and they have also invited whom? G7 में they have invited Australia and South Korea. ठीक है, and EU तो होगा ही होगा obviously. EU is there, and वहाँ पे हमने देखा था G7 के ऊपर कनाडा था और नीचे मेक्सिको भी है. ठीक है, मेक्सिको है, और ब्राज़ील होगा तो अर्जेंटीना भी होगा साथ में, एंड टर्की भी है. ओके, रिमेंबर टर्की. फाइन, G20 कंट्रीज, बट आई वुडेंट टेल यू, बट एक बार ऐसे जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, ऐसे एक बार दो बार ऐसे पढ़ लो, आपको याद हो जाएगा वैसे G20. Next, SCO. So Russian president has chaired the SCO, heads of state, and the first SCO summit held in virtual format. So India extended full support. It's called SCO 2021 as SCO Year of Culture. So India announced in 2021 National Museum will hold exhibition of Buddhist heritage of SCO countries. So एक special working group of innovation startups भी रखे. In SCO क्या है? It's a permanent intergovernmental political, economic, military organization founded in Shanghai. Okay, that's why it's Shanghai Cooperation Organization. ठीक है? So regional development, security issues, Russian and Mandarin are presently used as official and working languages. It works on Shanghai spirit for mutual trust, mutual benefit. So it has a head of states council, head of government council, which deals with groupings trade. It has two permanent bodies, secretariat, which coordinates activity of SCO, information analytical support, and RATS. RATS is very important. It is for combating regional terrorism, separatism, and extremism. So this is not a very economic thing, right? It's mostly a political and development sort of grouping. But thoda now business bhi aa raha hai. Okay, SCO Business Council Interbank Consortium has also been held. SCO में क्या क्या? I think in the beginning of the class we have discussed SCO में members. Remember KKTU. एक T नहीं है, कौन सा नहीं है? तुर्कमेनिस्तान नहीं है. Please remember. KKTU के साथ Russia, China, फिर Pakistan, India have also been added. Okay, that is our SCO members. So you can see the entire thing is covered except a gaping gap of your Mongolia. Mongolia के अलावा सारे, Turkmenistan भी नहीं. So it's 42% world population, all of this. 4 of members are nuclear powers. 2 are permanent members of UNSC. It's a counterweight to NATO. Okay, both have geopolitical interests and it holds a degree of influence greater than NATO in terms of the land masses. Okay, next we have OPEC. So OPEC Secretariat held the 4th high-level meeting via video conference. And OPEC क्या है? नाम से ही पता है आपको कि it's for the petroleum exporting countries. So it's a permanent intergovernmental organization of 13 oil exporting countries like Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi, Venezuela at Baghdad Conference 1960 में रखे. ठीक है, it is for coordinating the petroleum prices. इसका भी थोड़ा geographically याद रखो आप. साउथ अमेरिका में सिर्फ वेनेजुएला है बिकॉज इट्स रिच इन पेट्रोल. नेक्स्ट यहाँ पे ईरान है, इराक है, कुवैत है, एंड सऊदी होगा ऑब्वियसली, यूएई. ओके, बहरीन नहीं है, प्लीज रिमेंबर. देयर इज नो बहरीन हियर, राइट? देयर इज नो बहरीन हियर. ठीक है, फाइन. मतलब पूरा गल्फ स्टेट्स आ गए. 7 कौन कौन से हमारे? 1 2 3 4. योर बहरीन एंड ओमान भी नहीं है. ओके, 1 2 3 4. या बहरीन, ओमान, बोथ आर नॉट देयर. ठीक है. कतार ऑल्सो इज नॉट देयर. सॉरी, कतार ऑल्सो इज नॉट देयर. ठीक है, नो बहरीन, नो ओमान, नो कतार. क्योंकि बहरीन कतार तो छोटे हैं, वैसे यूएई भी छोटा है, बट ठीक है. ओमान तो ऑब्वियसली नहीं है. ओके, उसके अलावा इन अफ्रीका देयर इज अल्जीरिया एंड लिबिया. ओके, एंड दीस वंस नाइजीरिया, इक्वेटोरियल गिनी, गैबन, एंगोला, Congo, all this 13 countries are there. I don't think they'll ask you which of the following are members of OPEC, क्योंकि चलता रहता है. Okay, they coordinate the prices. So OPEC Secretariat, it's executive organ of OPEC in Vienna. Okay, please remember, it's executive. Its headquarters is in Austria. Though Austria is not member, its headquarters is in Austria. वहाँ अच्छा खासा AC office ले लिए लोग वहाँ पे. And OPEC plus में है some other countries. Okay, Azerbaijan, Bahrain, Malaysia, Oman, Russia, South Sudan and all, along with the 13 member countries. So they have 80%, roughly 79.4% of the world's proven oil resources, with the bulk of OPEC oil in Middle East, 64%. India obviously is not OPEC member. India is world's third largest importer, 78% crude oil, 59% LPG, 38% LNG. अच्छा खासा हम import करते हैं. हम कहाँ होंगे OPEC में? Okay, and it's supposed to rise also. Okay. Now other UN organizations shortly, which are in news, and some multilateral organizations which are in news, they are given. Okay, इनको जल्दी से we'll just see. Okay, United Nations Relief and Work Agency. So India had given some $2 million aid for the Palestinian refugees among COVID-19. 1949 में था for shelter, basic food supplies and work opportunities for the Palestinian refugees. Okay. Next, United Nations Program on HIV/AIDS, UNAIDS. It leads for zero new HIV, zero discrimination, zero AIDS-related deaths. Okay, 11 UN organizations, AIDS epidemic ka hai. Next, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Rights and Future of Refugees, 1950 during Second World War. Okay, to help millions who had fled and lost from their homes. Next, UN Arms Trade Treaty, very important. China has announced to join UN Arms Trade Treaty. Okay, it's legally binding for global trade in conventional arms, eradicate illicit trade, does not place restrictions on quantities of arms. India is not a signatory. Okay, 130 countries. Obama ne laya tha actually ye, and for this Obama had also got the Nobel Prize. ठीक है, ECOSOC in 1945, one of the 6 main organs. So it has 54 member governments, seats on geographical basis. India wins elections to key UN ECOSOC, the Commission on Status of Women and Committee on Program and Coordination, and Commission on Population and Development. Okay, India UN Development Partnership Fund. It was established in 2017, supported and led by India, managed by United Nations Office on South-South Cooperation. Okay, UNOSC, it's hosted by UNDP since 1974. South-South Triangular Cooperation के लिए. South-South तो पता होगा, southern countries. What is triangular cooperation? Triangular cooperation is traditional donors and multilateral organizations. They facilitate South-South initiatives, okay, by funding, training, management, and technological systems. Fine. So those are the ones of which India is not a part. Multilateral organizations of which India is not a part. Matlab India is a part, but the UN organizations are. Other multilateral organizations, OPCW, Organization for Prohibition of the Chemical Weapons, 1997, Hague mein hai, for preventing chemistry from being used in warfare. Okay, it's the implementing body of Convention of Prohibition of Development of Chemical Weapons. India is member. Israel has signed but not ratified. Egypt, North Korea, South Sudan, they have not. Okay, it is under our Cabinet Secretariat actually. The Cabinet Secretary handles this in India. India has reached a major milestone of destroying 90% of chemical weapons and was OPCW, and it was awarded 2013 Nobel Prize also. IAEA, 1957, for promoting the safe, secure, peaceful use of nuclear technologies. It reports to UNGA and Security Council. India is a designated member, and India and IAEA has signed application for safeguards for civilian nuclear facilities. And under the safeguards, IAEA has right and obligation to ensure safeguards are applied on all nuclear material for verifying that it's not diverted to nuclear weapons. Next, Russia, India, China trilateral. It is special 75th anniversary of World War II. There's a special meeting. RIC was proposed by Russia for counterbalancing Western alliance. So it occupies 19% of global landmass. It's the core of SIC and SCO and BRICS. Okay, along with J and Quad, we can have this also, they're saying. Next, East Asia Summit. It's a leader-led forum in which all key partners meet and discuss full range of political security and all. EAS में क्या है? EAS में ASEAN countries है, फिर SCANG है. SCANG क्या है? They are part of our RCEP. Okay, RCEP. SCANG I have told you, right? So basically EAS is your RCEP plus India, Russia and USA. The 3 important countries भी आएंगे इसमें. So it is for political, security and economic. Okay, Kuala Lumpur से शुरू होता है. Next, AIIB, Finance Minister attended the 5th annual meeting. It's a multilateral bank for improving social and economic outcomes in Asia. Okay, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. India's founding member, second largest shareholder. China is the largest. Okay, it is headquartered in Beijing. Next, Commonwealth. It's a unique political association of 53 member states which were formerly members of the British Empire. And there are Commonwealth Secretariat for intergovernmental aspects. And it was created as British Commonwealth through Balfour, another Balfour Declaration of 1962. Balfour एक हम पहले देखे थे इजराइल में, ये दूसरा है. So current Commonwealth of Nations was constituted by London Declaration and established member states as free and equal. Okay, so they have no legal obligations. They are just united by English language, history, culture and all, just as a memorial. Okay, similarly we have IPSA. So all of these are actually old organizations. Okay, old organizations which are jate prelims mein, so I think that's why they have given. It's formed in 2003, Brasilia Declaration, South-South grouping. So IPSA fund है उसमें South owned, South-led, demand-driven IPSA fund. फिर Asian Development Bank. This is also for Asia, 1966, and India is founding member, but operations began only in 1986. It's conventionally a Japanese governor. Okay, Japan or US सबसे बड़े हैं इसमें. So direct assistance for private enterprise of developing member countries, Asian Development Bank. Next, Mekong Ganga Cooperation. It is that CMLVT I have told you. 5 ASEAN countries, CMLVT and India. Okay, it is for cooperation, tourism, culture, education. In 2000 it was launched in Vientiane, Laos. Both Ganga and Mekong are civilization rivers, so it is for mainly P2P. Okay, US also partners with Mekong to counter China's influence. Next, Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols. They are the basis of modern international humanitarian law. Okay, how soldiers should be treated during war. It takes experience of Second World War, 4 Geneva Conventions to apply for armed conflicts today. They are adopted later. Additional protocols are adopted later, and the conventions are ratified by all states. And any nation which has ratified Geneva but not protocol is still bound. Okay. Next, multilateral organizations of which India is not a part but which were in news. We have AFCFTA, Africa Continental Free Trade Area. Obviously, इसमें India नहीं होगा. They have announced the first commercial deal in Jan 2021. It's for a single continental market for goods and services. Okay, it's the largest free trade area in the world. 54 of 55 nations have ratified it except Eritrea. Okay, sorry, 54 have signed it except Eritrea and 35 have ratified it. The Inter-Parliamentary Alliance on China. It is an international cross-party group of legislatures working towards reform on how democratic parties approach China. So इसमें है US, Germany, UK, Japan, Australia and all, and members of European Parliament for counter-risking global trade, securities, human rights. Next, United States, Mexico, Canada agreement. It was renegotiated, the North American Free Trade Agreement. Okay, NAFTA किसमें है? NAFTA is there in the US, Mexico, Canada. Okay, new deal is now called as USMCA. So NAFTA actually 1994 में था, and under Donald Trump it had undergone some changes. Okay. Next, South African Customs Union. India and SACU have revived discussion preferential trade agreement. So SACU actually is a customs union comprising of बोत्सवाना, लेसोतो, नमीबिया, साउथ अफ्रीका एंड एस्वातिनी. Okay, also called as Swaziland. Basically ये साउथ अफ्रीका ही का ही है. साउथ अफ्रीका एंड उसके नेबरिंग कंट्रीज का साकू है. Okay, it's an agreement between two or more neighboring countries to remove trade barriers. It's the world's oldest custom union, whose formation dates back to 1910. Next, CARICOM, Treaty among Caribbean countries for economic integration and cooperation. So all Caribbean countries come here. Recently, India offered $1 million to reach CARICOM community for health infra. Next, NATO. It's an intergovernmental military organization, North American and European countries. NATO Treaty 1949 for collective defense. मतलब एक कंट्री पे भी अटैक हुआ तो सारे कंट्रीज इकट्ठा हो जाएंगे. इन हेरन, ब्रसल्स, बेल्जियम में है इसका हेडक्वार्टर्स. फिर OIC, it's an intergovernmental organization, 57 states. India is not a member. It's a collective voice of the Muslim world. Okay, Arabic, English, French. It's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Next, the Eurasian Economic Union. It's an international organization on Treaty of Eurasian Economic Union. 2015 में आई है. So it is a free movement of goods, services, capital and labor. इसमें है रशिया, बेलारूस, कजाकिस्तान, अर्मेनिस्तान, किर्गिस्तान. सो आई टोल्ड यू जहाँ पे भी रशिया होता है बेलारूस और अर्मीनिया साथ में आ जाते हैं. एंड 2 केस भी है इसमें. ओके. नेक्स्ट, European Bank for Reconstruction and Development. It's a multilateral bank in 1991 after the fall of Berlin Wall. So it's in London. It invests in 38 emerging economies across 3 continents. Biggest shareholder obviously is the US. So it is different from European Investment Bank, which is owned by EU member states, and it's only for EU. This is mainly by US led. So it's unique among developmental banks that it will not finance coal power plants. Okay, it has pledged to dedicate 40% of financing to green investment. Okay, India takes a shareholding, but it is not a recipient of the financing. Next, Pacific Island Forum. This is different from the FIPIC. Please remember, FIPIC में India है, इसमें नहीं है. So it is founded in 1971 as South Pacific Forum. Australia, Cook Islands, ये सब है इसमें, ठीक है. The Australia and surrounding countries, island countries. And lastly, GCC, Gulf Cooperation Council. It is political economic union of Arabian Peninsula. So mainly Saudi led है, 6 countries. So इसमें importantly Iraq नहीं है. Please remember, there is no Iraq. Other than Iraq, all of the Gulf countries हैं.